All right.
Shalom, my name is Pastor Terrence Thompson. We're here today in this exciting part of Texas. Where are we, gentlemen?
Duncanville.
Dallas where?
Duncanville.
Dallas where?
Texas.
Dallas, Texas. That's what I want to hear. So we're here in Dallas, Texas. We have a camp here that we're opening up. We're looking forward to what the Most High is going to do. It's exciting. This is an inaugural start, so we're looking forward to seeing what the Most High is going to do. Shalom to you.
What's going on? This is Officer Sherrod from New Millennium City Church up here in Dallas, Texas, ready to go to camp.
Shalom, my name is Dwayne, from Officer Dwayne in Dallas, Texas. Here from New Millennium City Church. Shalom.
Shalom, I'm Brother Dave from New Millennium in Houston, Texas, and we're here in Dallas, Texas, and we're here to bring the word.
I'm Brother Willie Watson, here in Dallas, live in Palestine, up from Sugarland Church, here to bring the word.
Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse 16. Moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick, write upon it for Judah.
And what said, son of man, take one stick and do what?
Write upon it for the children. Write up one stick and write upon it for Judah.
Take one stick and write upon it for Judah. Go ahead.
And for the children of Israel, his companions.
And for the children of who?
Israel, his companions.
For the children of Israel, his companions. Which brings us back to our 12 tribe of Israel chart. Go ahead, sir.
Then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel, his companions.
So what the Lord is doing, he's bringing back the whole house of Israel under one name, one nation. Go ahead.
And join them one to another into one stick, and they shall become one in thy hand.
And we're going to become one in his name, never to be separated again. Go ahead.
And when the children of thy people shall speak unto thee, saying, Wilt thou not show us what thou meanest by these? Say unto them, Thou sayest the Lord God, Behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim.
Take the stick of who?
Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim.
And do what?
And the tribes of Israel, his fellows, and will put them with him.
Put them where?
Put them with him.
Making us one nation again, no more separated. Read, sir.
Even with the stick of Judah, and make them one stick, and they shall be one in mine hand.
Right now we are scattered throughout the four corners of the world. But what the Lord is saying in his word, that he's going to bring us together again as one nation. No more separated, but one nation. Read, sir.
And the sticks whereon thou writest shall be in thine hand before their eyes. And say unto them, Thus saith the Lord God.
Just say who?
The Lord God.
So this is not a statement being made by man. This is a statement being made by the Most High God. Read on.
Behold, I will take the children of Israel from among the heathen, whither they be gone, and will gather them on every side, and bring them into their own land.
So we will be gathered again, all together into one land, in the place where they took us from. Read, sir.
And I will make them one nation.
One what?
One nation.
One nation. No more fragment, no more separation, and no more scattered. Read.
In the land upon the mountains of Israel. And one king shall be king to them all.
Now that one king that the scriptures are speaking about is that it will be Yahweh. The world ignorant, it calls him Jesus. He will be our king. No more being under every type of rulership, but being under one king whose name is Jesus. We call him Yahweh by his Hebrew name. Read.
And they shall be no more two nations, neither shall they be divided into two kingdoms anymore at all.
So there'll be no more scattering or division of nation, but one nation under God. Read.
Neither shall they defile themselves anymore with their idols.
And we won't be defiled no more because we won't be wrapped up in sin. Right now, we are in Babylon, and in Babylon, we get caught up in all the sins of a nation. But he said that we will not be wrapped up in sin ever again. Read.
Nor with their detestable things, nor with any of their transgressions.
And in Babylon there are detestable things. Why? Because in Babylon, man is allowed to marry man. Woman is allowed to marry woman. That's unthankful in the sight of the Most High God. That's right. So we have to come to a place where we're now setting up a standard. What standard? Standard according to His Word. What makes that standard holy? This book, the Holy Bible. Read.
But I will save them out of all their dwelling places.
Say it again.
I will save them out of all their dwelling
So
places.
no matter where we are scattered, the Scripture says He's going to save us. Right now, no one can save us because no one has the military might or the finances to it. But the King of Glory, who is Yahweh, the world knows Him as Jesus, He's coming back and He's going to save us. Read.
Wherein they have sinned and will cleanse them.
We have sinned before Him, and because of our sin, why we are in the state that we're in. But the Scripture tells us if we will hearken unto Him, He will hearken unto us. So we have to go by His word, not by the precepts of men, but by the precepts of the Most High God. And His name is Yahweh. Read.
So shall they be my people, and I will be their God.
And if we want to be a people of God, we have to do the things of God. We can't be 1 foot in and 1 foot out. We can't turn around and say we're going to get involved in this type of sin, and it's all right not to get involved in that. The Scripture tells us that we have to abolish ourselves from all manner of sin and live by His word. Read.
And David my servant shall be king over them, and they all shall have one shepherd.
Notice it said that we shall all have one shepherd. Right now we have shepherds throughout the different countries that we're in. The different prime ministers, the different presidents, the different generals. But the Scripture is telling us that in the future we will only have one king, and His name is who?
Yahushua. Read. They shall also walk in my judgment and observe my statutes.
So He tells us that we're going to walk in His judgment, we are going to observe His statutes, meaning we're going to keep the commandments. We're not going to steal, we're not going to lie, we're not going to cheat, we're not going to affect other people's lifestyle because we envy it, or in other words, but here we're going to stand on the word of the Most High God. Read.
And do them, and they shall dwell in the land that I have given unto Jacob my servant.
Right now we're not in the land of Jacob, we're not in the land of His servant, we're in a foreign land because we were taken in and prisoners of war. But the time is coming in the place where they said that we are not the children of Israel, that we shall be called who?
The sons of the living God.
Read.
Wherein your fathers have dwelt, and they shall dwell therein, even they and their children, and their children's children, forever. And my servant David shall be their prince forever. Moreover, I will make a covenant of peace with them.
A covenant of what?
Of peace with them.
Read.
It shall be an everlasting covenant with them.
Of what?
An everlasting covenant with them.
So He says He's going to come back and He's going to make peace. That we will have peace among all the nations. We won't be scattered. We won't be disenfranchised, but we will be a people of note. And it says that we're going to have one king. And who's His name?
Yahweh.
Read.
Them, and I will place them and multiply them, and will set my sanctuary in the midst of them forevermore.
Read.
My tabernacle also shall be with them.
And it says His tabernacle will be with us. What is His tabernacle? The tabernacle is the house of the Most High God. Who is the tabernacle? We are His tabernacle.
That's right.
The words that we speak, they are both life and they are spirit. We are His tabernacle, and we have to pronounce His word wherever we go. Read.
Yea, I will be their God, and they shall be my people.
We won't have many gods. We won't have the God of Asterisk. We won't have the God of Tefron, but we're going to have the God of who? Israel.
That's right. And the heathen shall know that I, the Lord, do sanctify Israel.
Sanctify who?
Israel.
Sanctify who?
Israel.
Sanctify who?
Israel.
Read.
When my sanctuary shall be in the midst of them forevermore.
The sanctuary of the Most High God will be with us forevermore. Let's read the word of the Most High God. If anyone has a question, you're welcome to come and ask any questions you like about either things of the Scriptures or any of the posters that we have on the ground. You're more than welcome to ask.
Is this your church or is this your, what is this? Either. I can see that.
according to
So
the
now you
scriptures,
can come over. Look, like grandmother, she's like, grandma, stop and listen.
according to the scriptures, we are not.
To the voice of the Lord thy Yah. So the Most High right now is speaking to the children of Israel. That's you black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Go ahead. To observe and to do all his commandments. So the Most High said if you observe and do all his commandments, go ahead. Which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy Yah will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. So the Most High said if we as a people would do all his statutes and his commandments, that he will put us in our rightful place, which is above all people on the face of the earth. And we're not right there right now because of certain reasons. Jump to 15, brother. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord. So just the opposite. If we don't do what the Most High says, go ahead. To observe, to do all his commandments, to all the commandments and the laws the Most High gave to his children Israel, go ahead. And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee. So if we do what the Most High says to do, then we'll be in our rightful position, which is above everybody upon the face of the earth. However, if we do not do what the Most High called us to do, we will be put on the bottom and these curses shall come upon us. Read Deuteronomy chapter 6. Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. Because there's a stigma that everybody is created equal, that God created everybody and he created us all equal. That is not according to scripture. Right. Go ahead, brother. Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. So to the Most High, Israelites are holy unto him. That means we're holy, we're sanctified, we're set apart. We're different from everyone else. Go ahead. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. So we're special according to the Most High. So out of all the people that the Most High made, he called Israel special unto himself. Go ahead. Above all people. Above all people. One more time. Above all people. The Most High said we're above all people where? That are upon the face of the earth. So everybody on this planet is not created equal. That is a lie that you've learned in Christianity. The Most High said the Israelites are better and are the greatest people on the face of the earth. That's right. Deuteronomy 32 and 8. Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 8. When the Most High divided the nations, their inheritance. So the Most High took all the nations that he made and he divided them. He didn't say let's all get together, he actually divided them. Go ahead. When he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. So according to us and what he wanted to give us, that's how he set up the world. So we were supposed to have our portion because we're better than everybody and we're sanctified holy people. We're better than everybody on the face of the planet. So we're supposed to be separated from them and come from out of them. We're not supposed to be following after these other nations and doing what they do. Proverbs 3 and 31. Proverbs chapter 3 and 31. Envy not the oppressor and choose none of his ways. All the ways that you're choosing now is that of your oppressor. Our women like to perm their hair. They like to get blonde hair. That is not of our ancestors. That is not what we do as a people. We never celebrated Christmas. We never celebrated the holidays. The days that we celebrate are in Leviticus 23. Right now, you are breaking the Most High's commandments. Go to Leviticus 23. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations. Even these are my feasts. So the Most High said we are holy people. We're separated from everybody else, and we're sanctified. So we're supposed to celebrate those holy days that he allotted out for us. Why are we celebrating Christmas? Why are we not keeping the Sabbath? Why are we celebrating Thanksgiving? That has nothing to do with who we are as a people. That's why we're in this turmoil that we're in today. That's why we're the tail and not the head. We're supposed to be in a different position, but we're not because you envy your oppressor. That's right. You know, you up on some Bible, brother? Try to do it. You try to do it? You keeping his commandments?
I just now got into it, but I am trying to keep it as much as possible.
That's all I'm gonna ask you.
Sir,
Do you have any questions you want any concerns or?
Actually, now I've watched all the videos.
Okay.
You know, I'm pretty much informed on what I need to do. Even though I'm not in my friends today, I got them on the way.
You're not buying nothing today, are you?
No, sir. No, sir. All praise. All praise.
That's good. You from Dallas?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What camps you watch on the web or whatever?
Well, actually, I just started watching on YouTube. I follow Adam Abbott. I follow
IUIC?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Like I said, I just now open up to this word. You know, I'm just not really doing it. So, I'm trying, man. Like I'm trying.
Oh, that's what I was about to say. Yeah, as far as so we're opening up a camp here as well. Okay, so if you want to join with these brothers, Brother Hugh, and we're really down at the end. Brother Hugh? Okay, that's you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want to, because you're supposed to have holy conversation on the Sabbath, come together, learn the word. If you want to, man, they'll give you a call, let you know where it is. And we'll be up here every so often, behind camp and teach and everything. So you're more than welcome to come. Wherever you go, whether it be in the field or the city, when we moved to the city, we were trapped in ghettos. We were put in the worst places. Go ahead.
Cursed shall thy basket and thy store.
So if you tried to own anything, remember, we had a Black Wall Street. And what did they do to it? They bombed it. So curse wherever you may go, curse wherever you shall be. Go ahead.
Cursed shall thou be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep.
Go ahead. Chapter 45 and 46.
Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee.
So these curses that the Most High will put on us, they're not only going to be on you, but they're going to pursue you wherever you go, meaning you cannot escape the curses of the Most High. Not only will they pursue you, but they will overtake you. Go ahead.
Till thou be destroyed.
Till they destroy you. Not only physically, but mentally as well. Go ahead.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Because you won't listen to the Most High your God. Just like a parent. If you don't do what your parent tells you, they're going to punish you. Because we didn't do what the Most High told us, He is punishing us. Go ahead.
To keep His commandments and His statutes, which He commanded thee.
Go ahead.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
So this is a sign that you could tell who the children of Israel are. All these curses, if they fit a certain group of people, only one group of people, nobody else.
That's right.
So if you, before we go through the so when you hit the term Jew, and you like those of the Caucasians over there now, let's see what the Bible says about them.
Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9.
Come on.
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty.
So the Most High knows our works. He knows what we're trying to do. He knows we're in the lower state because He put us in for disobedience.
Right.
Go ahead.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
The what?
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
The people over there now that are calling themselves Jews, the Most High said that's blasphemy.
Right.
Go ahead.
And are not.
They are not the Jews. Read it again.
They are not.
They are what?
They are not.
They are not the Jews. Go ahead.
But are the synagogue of Satan.
They're what?
Of the synagogue of Satan.
They are the damn devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Go to Revelation 3 and 9.
Revelation chapter 3 and verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews.
Which say they are what?
Which say they are Jews.
Go ahead.
And are not.
And are not. They say they're Jews, but they're not. That's because you, blacks, Native Americans, and Mexicans are the real Jews of the Bible. All right, let's go back to Deuteronomy. Let's jump to 48.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48.
Don't worry about him, sister. Let Esau laugh. He has no rights.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst.
So, whatever we wanted, when the Most High brought us over here in the land amongst our enemies, notice he said our enemies, that whatever you wanted, hunger, thirst, you're going to have to ask them for it. Go ahead.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness. You want some clothes? Look at where y'all shopping right now. We don't own this. Go ahead.
And in want of all things.
Anything you could possibly want, you got to go to your enemy to get it. Let's go to this number 68.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So he said he's going to bring us into Egypt again. Remember, in Egypt, we're going through hard bondage. So Egypt, let's do what Egypt 20, Exodus 22. If you got it, Brother Johnny, if you need to play, go ahead and read it. Yeah, whatever I got. Exodus 20 and 2 to see what Egypt is pertaining to in Deuteronomy.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which hath brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Out of the what?
Out of the house of bondage.
This is bondage. Let's go back. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into bondage again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
Our ancestors came over here on ships.
That's right.
Go ahead.
By the way thereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemy.
You shall be sold unto who?
Unto your enemy.
Your who?
Your enemy.
You shall be sold unto your enemies. Go ahead.
For bondmen
For slaves,
and bondwomen.
slave men and slave women, the Bible says you shall be sold unto your enemies. Who did that happen to? Who are those signs upon today? All right? Let's go to Jeremiah 17:4. The Most High said he was going to bring us into the land of our enemies, and we will be sold unto these other nations. He did that for a reason. Okay. So, go ahead. Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 17 verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage.
So when we came over here on the slave ships, remember they started breaking us. They started changing our names. They changed our religion. They changed everything about us. Go ahead.
Heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies.
Thine what?
Enemies.
Thine what?
Enemies. In the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled the fire of my anger, which shall burn forever.
So the Most High said, you upset me, and I'm taking you away from your heritage. That way when you get into the land, you will not know who you are or where you came from. But luckily the Most High said in Ezekiel, he has a remnant of brothers that he's going to leave here to reintroduce you to who you are. Let's get 1 Kings 8:48 real quick. Matter of fact, what first Kings Psalms 50 and 16?
Psalms 15 and 16?
50 and 16.
50 and 16. Psalms chapter 50, verse 16. But unto the wicked.
But unto the wicked. Who is the wicked? Let's go to Malachi 1 and let's start at verse 1. Let's see who the wicked is.
Malachi chapter 1 and verse 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord.
Right?
Yet ye say, wherein hast thou lovest us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
Didn't Esau and Jacob have the same mother? Weren't they brothers? Go ahead.
Saith the Lord, yet I love Jacob.
You loved who?
I love
The
Jacob.
Most High said he loved Jacob. Go ahead.
And I hated Esau.
He said he hated Esau. That destroys the Christian doctrine. God loves everybody.
That's right.
Read it again for me, officer.
I love you, saith the Lord. Yet he say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
Right.
Saith the Lord. Yet I love Jacob, and I hated Esau.
Right.
And laid his mountains and his heritage waste.
That's right.
For the dragons of the wilderness.
Go ahead.
For as Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return.
So when the Most High destroyed them, they said, we are impoverished, but we're going to build back up. Go ahead.
And build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts.
Go ahead.
They shall build, but I will throw
The
down.
Most High said, I'm going to destroy all that. Go ahead.
And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
Esau is the border of wickedness.
That's right.
We read in Revelations 2 and 9 where he said that they are the synagogue of Satan.
That's
So
right.
now that we know who the wicked is, let's go back to Psalm 50 and 16. Because you got Esau and Edomites and other nations around that are trying to come and ridicule and say things about the scripture, talk about the scripture, give you their version. Let's see what the Bible says about that.
Psalm chapter 50, verse 16.
Let's go.
But unto the wicked, y'all have said, what hast thou to do with to declare my statute?
The Most High said to you wicked ones, what have you to do to declare my statutes? Why are you even speaking my word? Go ahead.
Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth.
Why are you even speaking about my covenant or trying to do anything? My covenant pertains to the house of Israel.
That's right.
All right? Let's go back to where we were before that. Where we at? Jeremiah 17 and 4?
Yeah. Okay. Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine inheritance that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For he hath kindled a fire in mine anger.
We made the Most High mad, so now we're serving our enemies out here in the land of our captivity. Believe it or not, you are in the land of your captivity.
That's
you
right.
do not have the freedoms that you think you have.
Okay?
Let's take for an example. If you try to drive your car and not pay for your license, they will take your car. If you own your house, the land, you still have to pay taxes on. If you do not pay the taxes, they will take your house. You are not free over here, all right? Let's look at the news. What are they doing to us on the news? Let's go to, let's go to Zechariah 11 and 5.
Excuse me, but don't taxes pay for public services that everyone does? I'm just saying.
Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 5. Whose oppressors slay them?
Whose oppressors slay them? Who has been killing us? Our oppressors. Let's go.
And hold themselves not guilty.
Every time one of those cops kills an innocent black man, they hold themselves not guilty. The Bible is prophesying and talking to one group of people, because that only fits one group of people. Let's go.
And they say, and they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. And their own shepherds pity them not.
And our own people that's supposed to be our leaders, Jesse Jackson, these others, they don't even pity us. They give them money, they come in, tell us to calm down,
That's
and
right.
then they go back to their mansion.
Speak.
Let's go, let's get Joel. Let me give me Joel, what is that? What do I want? 2:27.
Joel 2:27.
Because I just made the statement a while ago that God is talking to one group of people. And I want to solidify that. What is that, Joel? Joel chapter 2 and verse 27. I want to solidify it.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 27.
Let's check and see what the Bible says about God being the God of everybody. Let's see if he's the God of everybody. Let's read.
And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
I'm in the midst of who?
Of Israel.
Go ahead.
And that I am the Lord your God.
I'm the Lord your God, Israel. Go ahead.
And none else.
And who else?
And none else.
And none else.
That's
I am the Lord your God, Israel, and none else. That means he is not the God of everybody. He is the God of Israel.
That's
so it's
right.
time for you Israelites to come back to your heritage.
And my people shall never be ashamed. Say love.
Love.
Okay, I actually have another question.
In Hebrew, we say, Sawadah. And then say, Sawadah. Sawadah. That's what you say. Sawadah. How you doing, sister?
I'm doing good.
All right. All praise. How you doing, sis?
Okay.
I actually have another question. I'm guessing you all believe in the Bible, but which one?
Both sides. Just have a question.
The Bible. to you real quick?
I really would.
Okay.
And I need y'all to listen to this too, young black men. I'll listen to this.
I'll bring out 2 scriptures regarding this.
Okay. Okay.
And while they're getting that, I'll show you this.
Okay.
Genesis 2 and 7.
Okay.
It says, when the Most High first made man, he made him of the ground. Now, if we go into the ground, what color is the ground?
Color.
Right.
Yes.
So how can you get the Caucasian out of that? Right?
Right.
I mean,
No, I'm not arguing.
No,
anything.
no,
Yeah.
I know you're agreeing,
Yeah,
but I'm just
yeah,
saying.
I'm agreeing.
Right, so let's get Revelation 24:10.
Okay.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Strike 1. The one that they gave us when we came over here looks like this. His hair is now white like wool. Go ahead. And who has woolly hair, by the way? Okay. Let's go.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire,
Because the scripture says that Yahweh shall drink wine. Go ahead.
and his feet like unto fine brass,
That says his feet like unto fine brass. What color is brass? It's the color brown, right? Now watch this. This is the thing. Go ahead.
as if they burned in a furnace.
As if they burned it in a furnace. You burn brass in a furnace, what color does it get?
It's darker.
It's way darker, right?
Yes.
Does that depiction of what Christ look like this?
Not at all. As a matter of fact, his skin will not be able to stand it the way that a black man will be able to. Because we can stand it in sun. He will not get any type of sunburn.
And that's just funny.
That is coming.
Right?
Most definitely. I'm not arguing anything.
No, yeah.
I'm happy that y'all out here do. I'm going to support black men, especially when y'all speaking truth. So white people's skin will not be able to stand the type of heat that our skin can.
Remember this.
Exactly.
We are not the color. We're not.
Okay.
We're not. Do you know anything about how we got here to America?
I'm a slave ship.
Yes, ma'am. You know that been prophesied in the book by Moses.
No, not that part I don't.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt not see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
I love it.
Let's go to Daniel real quick.
Daniel 10
Y'all
and 5.
listen to this. I want y'all to listen to every bit of this, okay?
Let's do Genesis 6 real quick.
Okay.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 10 and verse 6. His body also was like the beryl, and his face as the appearance of lightning.
Because he had much wisdom. Ecclesiastes tells us that when you have wisdom, his face was like Moses. After he went to the mountain and talked to the Most High, they were scared of him because his face was glowing. So go ahead.
And his face as the appearance of lightning, and his eyes as lamps of fire,
Read that in Revelation. Go ahead.
and his arms and his feet like in color to polished brass.
There it goes again. Color of polished brass.
So they're repeating it to let you know that his skin is not of the Caucasian.
That's right.
Give me Lamentations 4 and 8.
I'm listening. I'm all for this. I just want my boys to most definitely hear it. So when they go to school and they teaching them history, they can correct their teaching. I'm okay with that.
That's right.
So let's see what the Jews look like. Watch this.
Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 8. Their visage is blacker than coal.
Their visage is blacker than a piece of coal. You ever seen a piece of coal?
Yes.
How black it is? That's how the Jews look. So a lot of us get confused like, well, who are the Jewish people? Because they call themselves Jews, right?
Yes, sir.
Watch what the Bible says about them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, my hair is
Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works and tribulations.
So the Most High is talking to us. He says, I know your works and your tribulations because we didn't do what we're supposed to do as a people. So he put curses on us, and that's why he brought us into slavery. That's what we read in Deuteronomy 28, right? So this is what he said. Go ahead.
and poverty, but thou art rich.
But he says you're rich because we're the ones that get the inheritance of the kingdom. That's ours. But right now we're in this lower state until we turn back and do what the Most High says and start following His commandments.
So that explains some of the police brutality and the things that we
That's
feel
right.
about.
Amen.
I'll get that for you right quick.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
So the ones that say they are Jews, the Most High says that's blasphemy, and they're not the Jews. Go ahead. Watch this.
But are the synagogue of Satan.
But are the synagogue of Satan.
I'm just going to say this one thing and I'm out. I don't give one two-way shit about your race, and I don't want you to give a shit about mine.
What belief do we go?
I believe so. But I have friends who are black, and they consider me friends. I would rather trust my life than my trust. And what I'm hearing from you guys, just tell me if I'm wrong. It was literally said certain people would die, should die, by the matter of their race, even though, let's be real here, that thing ain't like you can't.
Good. How are y'all?
Like,
all right. Good to see y'all here. Appreciate it. You got any questions or anything?
This kind of ties back to the question I had. Which version of your life is Because whichever version of your Bible
But you know who you are for the
doesn't really matter. Because that's not the
Travis Issachar?
He didn't know.
Travis Issachar?
Which I can't remember the name of.
What's your nationality? Let me know. Okay.
Were you deciding if Jesus was the only?
So in the Bible is directed to a certain group of people, Israelites. And the Israelites are broken up into 12 tribes. If we go through our history, we can find out which tribe we're from. And it just so happens to be the tribe of Issachar. So this Bible is written for you, I, Native Americans. I can be raised in the tribe. Right. So that's why he has a problem. Because we start uplifting our people like this, they get upset. So, but that's what I'm saying. Right. 100% right. So, 100%. You got a card on you, brother?
Second Esdras, chapter 2,
We're about
verse
to
37.
start a camp up here.
Oh, receive the gift that is given you, and be glad, giving thanks unto him that hath called you to the heavenly
Oh,
kingdom.
you have to. This is our history. Yeah, exactly. This is our history. Yeah, so that's what we do. So if you ever have any questions, something, go online or whatnot, and we'll be up here periodically in Dallas because our home base is in Houston. But Brother Hugh and then will be heading up this chapter up here. So.
Second Esdras, chapter 2, verse 36. Flee the shadow of this world. Receive the joyfulness of your glory. I testify my Savior openly.
So yeah. Right. All praise to the Most High for that. I'm glad you stopped by.
That's right.
Y'all take care. There's so much more that has been rewritten. So many times.
People have said that for thousands of years. They have. People have said a lot of times,
Really sorry.
world is coming to an end. Pray to our Lord.
I was going to say this. How many times are you break it down. I explain it. But what he did and how he rewrote this for his own convenience. So when you look at the King James version, to me, this is more on the right line to the right track. Right. So let me say this. You know, King James is black. You did not just. Did you know that? Did you? No. So let me tell you something. Don't tell me I've been going on the wrong rant. Let me tell you something though. Because that was my whole thing. Well, let me tell you something though. But you're on the right foot. Let me tell you something. It's not about this Bible because this Bible actually lines up similarly to what the original transcript, right? But the problem is the understanding that comes from this Bible. Isaiah says that we're supposed to read the Bible.
Chapter 7 and verse 11. Because for their sake I made the world, and when Adam transgressed my statutes, then was decreed that now is done.
Let me give you an example. Watch. So, I'm going to use two scriptures. I'll show you. Because God repeats himself a lot. So if I sit there and I say, hey, the Bible is only written for us, right? I need to prove that. Because 1 Thessalonians 5:21 says, right? This is Psalms 137, verse 19. It says, he shows his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them.
That's
so this
right.
word was only given to his people, right? That's what that says. Now let me show you another one where he says the same thing. So if I'm reading that, I kind of read by it, and I get it, but it's not until I get precepts to continue to reiterate it, I get to understand it. Now watch this.
Joel 27.
Yeah.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 2 and verse 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your God, and none else.
So he says, I'm the Lord your God, and no one else. So when people say he's the God of everyone, the Bible doesn't say that. We just read that in Joel 2:27, and in Psalms, we just read where he showed his word unto us. And as for his judgments and his word, no other nation has known it.
Yes, sir. I never even imagined that.
And you got to remember, in the book of Exodus, they mistook Moses for an Egyptian. They mistook Paul for an Egyptian.
Well, that's why he was living with an Egyptian.
But Paul said, I'm a Roman. So this was what the Romans were right there, some of the Romans.
Yeah.
So they don't teach you this when you go to because they want to say everybody's the same. We're not the same anymore. We're actually, the Bible says we're better than you. Deuteronomy 76. He said God made us better than everybody on the face of the earth. Have you ever heard that scripture?
But I've always picked that again. People are being fed to another.
Oh, right. Yeah. And that's why precept must be upon precept so you can get to understand. So when you hear stuff like that, you be like, oh, that's also in Psalms. That's right. In Amos, where they said how, Amos said, I'll show my secrets to my servants. Right. Who's the servants of the Most High? Leviticus 25:55 says, Israel are my servants. Those who are on their turn are my servants. Nobody else. So when people say, oh, I'm a servant of God, not if you're not on that charge, you're not, according to Leviticus 25:55. The scripture says, oppression make a wise man mad. You are right in line with the scriptures right now, sir. Sir. And rightfully so. That's what oppression does to wise men. Because some of us are walking around like, oh, this is great. And we love it here. This is God. And it's going to be true. But you as a wise man, you can sense, because you're an Israelite, you can sense something wrong with your spirit. And you know there's something wrong. That's why you're in the church. That's why I told you about Romans 8:16. Those whose spirit connect with this, that's how you know you're part of this tribe. You're part of this community. That's why we're out here right now. We know something's wrong. We've read this book enough to give you the prophecies and understand history. Just like you said. Right.
And I try to read between the lines.
Yeah.
Again, it's all written to the victim.
Right. And that's funny you should say that. I just started reading history according to like the Indians, according to the slaves, what they had to say about it. And like you said, it doesn't match up. Okay. I gotta go. All right, man, take care.
Thank you.
You
left a lot in here.
I'm glad. Almost out of glory.
I'm at a loss for words right now. He said it.
But I'm not at a loss for words. No, New Orleans.
I love it.
Just keep it going. Just strobe up because he's
Brother Johnny, New Millennium Church, Texas. If you asked me, the question you asked me, what thrilled me about today? The teachers. This man cut them off right through the middle. This man just took the legs from under. We have some wonderful officers. And officers have a wonderful teacher. Giving all the praise to the Most High.
all praise.
I'm a rookie here. I'm glad to be a rookie because I respect all the youth, the experience and everything. And it's great. I wouldn't have changed the word for nothing. For nothing. I wouldn't change anything for me being a part of this.
All praise.
Happy. All praises to the Most High.
Our praises.
Go ahead.
Shalom, Israel. We had an excellent time in Dallas. A lot of people came to the word. They hearkened to the word. A few scoffers, but the Most High shunned them away. So we did a really good thing, and we're glad to be out here. We hope to be out here again soon. Shalom.
Yes. Shalom.
Yeah.
Shalom, Israel. We had a wonderful time today. In fact, I have to say I took my hat off to the officers. They handled themselves so excellently under fire. We had a few individuals that were so blessed by the revelation of knowing who they are. And when we stand back and we see how Issachar can come along, hear what we've been teaching, and then be moved so much to tears that they turn around and say, look, I didn't believe it like that. Then walks away, comes back a second time, gets some more, then walks away and comes back a third time. You've got to know this doesn't happen unless the Spirit of the Most High is drawing you.
That's right.
And this man, he was so touched, so moved by one of the officers opening up the word unto him. And I think what we're going to see, especially here on this inaugural setting of Dallas being opened up, that we're going to see a fast growth. We're going to see something very supernatural happen here. And because the Lord is no respecter of person, but he's just looking for willing hearts. Right. And if these brothers who came today see how they came, they will have no setback in their hearts to say, this is how we need to be on the streets as well. Right. And so this is why I thought it was an excellent example of what the Most High is doing. So to the Most High be all praises.
Shalom.